got an array of number, but one number is missing. Let's figure out which one using three different approaches from brute force to the most optimized one. So our problem statement is we are given an array of number from 1 to n, but one number is missing. For an example, here we have array like this 1, 2, 4, 5. Here 3 is missing. Let's find that missing number efficiently. So our first approach will be brute force method. What we will do, so we'll loop from 1 to n and check which number is not in an array. Okay, so let's create a function const find missing. So this function will take an array and it will return the missing number. So for let I equal to 1 and I less than equal to array dot length I plus plus. Now what we'll do, we'll check if so the current index, if it is not there in our array, that means that is missing. So we have to return that one, return I. That's it. So if for an example everything is proper, if no missing element, then return -1. And after that you have to just call this function console.log find missing, and you can pass any array, maybe 1 2 3 and 4 5. If you'll run this one, you can see here 4 is missing because here we not pass 4. This works fine, but for larger arrays it was too slow because here we are using one loop and again another includes we are using. This is also taking a O of n space. So our time complexity is O of n square. So let's make it smarter, like our next approach, better approach. So we'll comment this one, we'll create another function, same thing, find missing, and it will this will take basically a array. And what we will do is, now our approach is we'll store all the numbers to a set. So sets basically is storing unique value of pair only, and after that we loop from 1 to n, which is like the length of the array, and we'll find the missing one. Let's do that one. Const set equal to new set, and we'll pass the array. After that what we'll do is we'll just run a loop I equal to 1, I less than array dot length I plus plus. Here it will be less than equal to, and after that if the number is not there in our set dot has, then return I, or else return -1. So this has to go inside this loop, and after that return 1 -1 if it is not there means. If we'll run the same function, let's copy this one and paste here and clear our terminal. You can see here 3 it was showing because it was much more optimized. Now we are using only one loop, that's it, but we are using one space. Here is the main thing, we are using set which is taking big O of n space, and our time complexity is big O of n. So can we make it better optimal solution, like it should take only big O of n and no extra spaces? So we'll remove these extra spaces also with our next approach. That will be, we'll use a formula of sum of first n natural number. So what is the formula of that sum of first natural number is, so sum equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2. This will be the sum of first n natural number. Then subtract the sum of the array from the total to find the missing one. Let's do it one by one. Find missing, which will take array, that's say okay. Const now total equal to n into n plus 1, and then divided by 2 at the last, divided by 2. Now what we have to do, we have to make the sum. We'll use reduce to calculate our sum. Array dot reduce, which will take a accumulator and a value, and after that accumulator plus value comma 0. After that what we'll do, we'll just return total minus sum. If you subtract the sum from total, so you'll get your missing number. After that, what we'll do is we'll just console log n. Let's run. Oh, sorry, we forgot to pass here our n. So we'll pass here n also, which is 5. Now if we'll run this one, you'll see here 3. Okay, so maybe tomorrow we'll here use 1, 2, after that 3. Now if we'll run this one, you'll see here 4. If you see here, it's working fine, but we are not using any extra space. Our time complexity is big of n and space complexity is big of 1 because we are using only constant variable. That's it. We just use a simple math trick. No extra data structure, no nested loops. That's how you go from brute force to optimal. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe us. We'll see you in the next episode.